Alright, sausage thing, which is about 300. French bread thing, which is 125. Alright, pasta bake portion, 170. Alright, skinny whip bar, 99 calories, let's just say 100 for simplicity. And I've got the soup in the microwave now, which is 210. And I've also got to finish my bench presses. Alright, I had the skinny whip bar. I'm now doing my cycling, so that's my 20 minutes of cardio on lunch. And there is lunch, 210 calories worth of soup. And I also, I should probably change the screen. There we go. I also have my stuff for my finger exercises, so I'm going to do all this at once. I'm going to multitask again. Got my weights done. That's the way I like to do it. Get up earlier, get shit done. It's the way it should be. I do still need to try and get up a bit earlier though, because I am very tired of the day and partly running on caffeine. And you know, rest is just really good for the body and recovery, so let's see if I can get an early night tonight. So slightly off plan, I've had another skinny whip bar. Other sort of pre-prepared things I kind of have left I can eat is the chili, which is for dinner, protein shake, or the chicken thigh. And I kind of don't want to eat any of those too early, and I'm feeling a bit peckish now. I had a skinny whip bar, so that's going to add another 100 calories to it, but not going to be too much of a detriment. Alright, forgot to record, I already had my chicken thigh, and I'm right now having my chili, which is about 400 calories. Chicken thigh was about 250. Alright, I've just finished my steps, 15,000, which was my last thing. So, done. Finished eating a little while ago. Quickly go over everything again, just in case I've missed a few things, which I'm sure I've had. So my sausage sandwich today was only 300 calories, because I used a thin instead of one of the oven rolls I like. Pasta bake 170, soup 210, skinny whip 100. Had my chili for dinner, which was 400. Had chicken thigh as well, which is 250. I have 10 calories for milk. My protein shake today, I'm using a different kind of milk. It's like low fat, but the calories are a bit more than the skimmed, so that came to 191. I have also had that pastry thing this morning. That was 125. I had a couple of pieces of ham from the fridge. This is an overestimation, but I'm just going to say 50. I've had another skinny whip today just to help starve off the hunger a bit earlier. And I've had 2 cans of this Vimto Zero, which, I don't know, is it zero sugar maybe? But it's definitely not 0 calories. 2 cans of that have come to around about 20. Still total today, 1,926, so that's pretty good. Definitely not having anything else at this time, because it's coming up to 11 at night. And I'm going to be trying to get that. I'm going to try and get that early night I keep talking about. So. Alright, 85.4, so very slight, almost negligible change. I'm not going to complain, it's not going up. I'm up way earlier than usual, because just circumstances have to be up a bit early to make breakfast, and it is a rest day, but I think I'm going to just start on my steps. Not sure if I'll do any jogging today, that is the plan. Be honest, yeah, I probably am going to, but it's going to be a bit much later, and probably not for as long as last week. I don't know, maybe try and do at least 40 minutes to an hour. But, I think I'll start on my steps. I've got the sausage sandwich stuff in the oven already, but I'm also just going to quickly start with this because I'm very hungry. Oh, 160 calories, I hadn't point that out. Alright, sausage sandwich, 350, as usual. Because I'm having this about 2 hours earlier than it is the norm, I think I'll probably have something else just before I start work. So I'm still in the process of doing like some steps indoors, and I don't know, I just got this like sudden idea. I'm wondering, because this is the last week of the first month of this sort of recorded challenge. I've already decided I'm going to do at least another month. But I'm wondering if maybe I should change things up slightly, maybe take off one weight day and one of the climb days, possibly replace it with one of the like fat burning HIIT exercises, similar to the thing I did on Sunday, just to maybe shake things up a bit. So I might do that. Not completely decided yet, but it might be interesting. Like, so yeah, so today's rest day. Maybe change like the Wednesday and say the Sunday to like HIIT exercises for the next month. But you know, I still like the body weight and free weights is important, so we'll keep those. But yeah, just a thought. I'm going to continue with steps for the next hour before I start work. Jesus, I'm up so early. I'm up so early today. So one issue kind of about getting up so early is, and especially having breakfast earlier as well, is I'm afraid I'm going to get hungry a bit sooner. So I'm kind of eating a bit more regular today, though I'm kind of eating smaller things. So I'm going to have this clementine. Now it says it's about 35 calories per 74 grams. This is about 40 grams, but I'm just going to stick with 35, just keep things simple. What else? Yeah, I'm going to have a small portion of mackerel just before I start work as well, which isn't going to be too heavy. I mean, we'll see how it all adds up at the end of the day, but yeah, I think if I do start getting up earlier again, probably not this early, but probably a little bit earlier, just to make sure I get the training and everything out of the way. Probably will hold off eating breakfast until probably around about the same time, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, I'm going to be starting work in a moment. I've done, nope, didn't show up, half my steps for the day, because I'm doing 30,000, and I'm going to eat a bit more things. This kind of Vimto, which, it's not as much, but I'm just going to say 10 calories, I think it's like maybe 8 or something, and this mackerel ready-to-eat fillet, which looks very appetizing, which is 127. So, yum. Right, so I just got a message from my partner. The reason we're up so early is because they're getting a quick COVID test. So they've had the test, still waiting for the results, but we've both been advised to like isolate for the next 24 hours, at least until the results come through, so yeah, I won't be jogging later. I'll do some jogging on the spot indoors to do like the rest of my like 15,000 steps. And what I'll do as well, I'll throw in a little bit of additional exercise bike work. So one portion of pasta bake as ordered, 170 calories. Alright, early lunch again, so I don't like that. But I'm going to have my portion of soup, which is 210, and going to have another one of these, which is 160. Alright, on my last break of the day before work ends, I'm having this, just trying it out, 87 calories, protein bar. Now, that's pretty good. It's a little bit smaller in kind of dimensions than the skinny whips I would usually have around about this time, but it's quite dense, and it's you can kind of taste the caramel sort of chocolate in it, and I know I quite like the texture to kind of sink your, like, really get your teeth into it. Oh, and currently, since I've been doing all my steps indoors today, and depending on the results of the COVID test, I might have to do them indoors for a while. I'm on 20,355. So I've got about just under 10,000 left to go. Right, so I'm having this a bit earlier than I usually would. Like, I've not long finished work, and it's before 6 PM, but I am fucking hungry, as I was kind of expecting to be. So I'm having the chili with rice, which is about 400 calories now. I've had a couple of slices of ham as well, so let's add like 50 to that. What else? What else? That's about it at the moment. I've still got allowances for a protein shake later. Now, I am actually going to be above target today on my estimation so far. I'll leave that until like the very end, just so I can kind of account for everything. And I'm a little less worried about having this now, like quite early, my main meal, because I also do plan on going to bed quite a bit earlier as well. So hopefully it'll even out. But yeah, let's shove this down my food hole. Alright, it's late Thursday night, but I have just finished my rehab exercises. Honestly, not long finished my steps on my cardio. Only done 20 minutes of cardio on the bike just because it's getting kind of late and I do need to try and sleep a bit earlier than I have been. Also, I don't know what it is. I'm developing a very strange sort of pain or strain in my chest. But it's not like in my chest, like my lungs or anything like that deep. It's kind of very surface level. It's like, I don't know, muscular, or it kind of feels like my sternum. And I'm not sure what it is. It's like when I kind of lean forward like that, I can kind of feel it. I don't know if I've strained something. I did have a quick consultation with Dr. Google there, and it did mention there's like a common sort of sternum discomfort you can get, where it's like some of the joint becomes inflamed, so don't know if it may be that, but I might pop a couple of anti-inflammatories before I head to sleep. So, I'm going to just quickly go over my food, and this isn't usually where I go over my food, but here we go. So, although I have been showing some examples of it through the day, and as well as like a basic plan, a few things have been changed around. Now, I kind of had to recalculate a lot of stuff because there's some things I ate which I didn't plan to, and other things have dropped off. So, no particular order, let's go through it all again. So, sausage sandwich, 350, pasta bake, 170, soup, 210, protein bar, 87, yogurt, 160, another yogurt, 160, 10 for milk, 10 for the soda. I had that piece of mackerel, which was 127, the clementine, which was 35. I had a couple of bits of ham, which was around about 50. I've had a little bit of chocolate spread. Now, I'm not 100% sure how much of it I had. I did kind of a rough estimate and a rough overestimation. That came to around 50. It's a skinny chocolate spread, just quite a small amount. I had my chili, which is 400, and I had another one of those protein bars, so that would be like another 87. So, unless I'm mistaken, my total calories today have come to about 1,906, so slightly above target. But because I have been snacking quite a bit and I have just been pretty hungry today, I've decided to opt out of the protein shake tonight. So, yeah, I'm not doing too bad on food still. A lot more snacks than usual, but mostly not particularly bad snacks. So it was rest day, so it was just steps and cardio, that's all done, and I'm just going to try and get a bit of an earlier night, and hopefully this little chest complaint isn't anything serious, but we'll see in the morning. Started doing like the pull-ups and the chin-ups, but it really is just kind of pulling on like the area that's giving me trouble right now, and God, do you ever think about, just how interconnected like all the muscles of the body are? Just about everything you do actually pulls on the chest in some way, so I'm going to minimize that. I'm not going to be doing this today. So I might just end up sticking more or less to what I did yesterday as a kind of rest. I'll do my rehab physiotherapy. I'll do some extra steps, like I'll do another 30,000, and I'll do some cardio. As long as my partner's COVID test's clear as well, I'll go jogging. I'll do a little bit of jogging as well, just to throw on top. So, looks like I'll be focusing on my cardio for at least today. Hopefully I'm going to feel a bit better tomorrow, because I really don't want to just not do things. I mean, I'm sure cardio is fine. I'm sure it'll help. It might even be interesting just to see what a few days cardio does, but maintaining good food. So we've got options either way. I'm not debilitated, and who knows, maybe I could do this training, but I don't want to, I don't want to push it, because like if something's straining and then I do actually push it and I bloody snap something, that's just gonna fucking put me out for longer. So yeah, we're gonna focus on cardio again. Oh yes, the sausage sandwich. This time I'm having it in one of those Warburton Thins, so it's actually gonna be a little less calories. So yeah, you know, somewhere between 280 and 300. Alright, gonna have the pasta bake, 170 calories. I've had what's left of the mackerel as well, so that was like... Actually, how much was it? I think it was like 380 something. I've got it written down. Okay, so 85.5. And there wasn't a video concluding last night, so going by the last couple of weeks, you know what that means. It means I've kind of went off plan. Somewhat actually. Yeah, I've had more food than I was originally planning to earlier in the day, and went above target, of course, and not finished all the exercise. I did do the steps, and I was resting because of my chest, so that's not too much of an issue. So we ended up having sushi. Here's a picture of it here last night, and a couple of other treats is just sort of like a cheat day. So yeah, not great, but unlike the last couple of weeks when I've went a bit overboard, this wasn't like a spontaneous, and it wasn't just me binging. We did actually kind of plan to get some food on the evening, so like had some sushi. Sushi's not the worst thing I have. Had some sweet stuff afterward, like a sweet waffle, and I have had a few snacks, to be honest, but yeah, so above target, and again, I have eaten more than I should have, and I do feel a bit bad about that, because I did go overboard unnecessarily, but it wasn't as bad, and I'm up now. My chest actually still feels fucking funny, so I might make this more of a cardio day, but yeah, I might actually stick to it and do the extra steps, and if it dries off a bit, and even if it doesn't dry off, I might go jogging. It's raining a little bit now, but water doesn't hurt you that much, so yeah, let's get on the cardio and back on the food. So it's the it's the second last day of the first month of the challenge, and you know, despite things like last night where I went over, I'm not doing too terrible, to be honest. But we'll do a little conclusion tomorrow. So I royally fucked up. So yeah, I had some treats on Friday, as I said on the Saturday morning video, but then yesterday, it just really fucking lazy day as well, and just really not keeping track of what I was eating, and I don't know, just seemed very prone to just giving up, and I don't know, like, I don't know, just another slip in discipline on the weekend again. God, I think maybe the structure of just being at work, it really does actually help keep me managed. What's going to be pain though? I mean, it's a good thing I'm actually off work this week coming, but it's also a pain that I'm really going to have to try and hammer down the structure. So I've mentioned for the past 2 days, since I've been doing other exercises, because I'm resting my chest as I was going to go jogging. I haven't jogged on either of those days. I haven't barely used the exercise bike. God, it's just kind of a write-off Friday, Saturday, to be honest. How's my chest feeling? Do you know what? My chest feels better, and fuck it, even if it wasn't, I need to do some activity, so I'm gonna go work out. Now, What workout should I do? God, I don't just want to like repeat last Sunday's makeup exercises, but I was thinking about introducing HIIT exercise, like that fat burning HIIT cycle in regularly, and the next day that would fall on, if I was following that structure last week, would be the day. So I'm going to do that, and it's exhausting, it burns fat, it really gets the body moving, and it's also got the advantage of being really fast. Like, it will be done within about 17 minutes. So, fuck it, I'm going to do that first. Or should I jog first? I do need to get in some food shopping. It is a Sunday, so things do need to close a bit earlier. No, tell you what, I'm gonna go out and get my shopping, which has the advantage of getting some of my steps in. And then I'm gonna then I'll do either my HIIT or I'll do my jogging first. I'm gonna do both today. I probably won't do as much jogging as I did last Sunday because doing that right after the HIIT really seemed to wreck my legs. Hello? Maybe I should. I think the problem last week with my strained legs was just maybe stretching. Like, I did stretch before, but maybe I should have done a bit more stretching after. We'll see. But you know what? I need to get the day started so I don't fall into another slump. It happens. It happens. People fall off. And, yep, my weight is, unfortunately, quite a bit higher today. I do think a lot of that's just going to be stuff lying on my stomach, though. So I don't think it'll take long for that to go down. But, yeah, Monday tomorrow, so we'll start off good. But I don't just want to start off good and write off today, because that's a habit you can fall into as well, you know, thinking, oh, well, it's the end of the week, I may as well just enjoy myself and be lazy. No. We're going to do good now, and then make sure we do good the rest of the week, so let's go. Oh, just remind myself to be accountable. For breakfast today, I'm actually just going to have some porridge oats with a bit of syrup and a little bit of milk. I say breakfast, it's like fucking midday now. I still haven't gotten around to eating anything, and I was up very late, so I'm just going to have these and then do my food shopping. And honestly, I'm probably going to eat a bit less today than even my target, just because I'm getting up so fucking late as well, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here's me looking like I'm about to cop out. I don't think I am. I think it's actually just a sensible decision. So I'm probably not going to do a HIIT today. I am going to do the jogging, and I think I'm going to go do like a long jog if possible, like, you know, another 2 hours of jogging or so. Actually, okay, maybe 2 hours is a bit much. I'm going to try and do at least 15,000 steps through jogging, as well as 15,000 just otherwise, and a little bit on the cardio as well. Because I haven't been training for like 3 days, I kind of don't want to just jump right back into something hard, especially since the reason I was like resting was because of the pain going right through the sternum here, which seems to have eased, but I still don't want to push it. So I'm just going to do cardio. Like, I'm going to stick to some good long bouts of cardio today and just watch what I eat. And if I don't do that in my next video diary says that I haven't, then by all means start throwing things at me. Yeah, I'm just eating this off the chopping board just for ease. I've had a Kinder Bueno bar, which was 122. This is another one, but this one's not for me. And I've had this sort of crunchy vegan burger, which is... I'm slightly overestimating here. Just I'm not completely sure how much mayonnaise I put on it. But this is about 400, so... had those. I've done some walking already. I'm about to do some more, and then I'll hopefully get around to jogging. So I swear I don't mean to do this, but I still haven't been jogging yet. I have done some steps. I'm on 20,000 at the moment. Something just kind of came up like before I went out go shopping the second time. Totally remembered. No, I totally forgot and then remembered that I had to pick up a fucking keyboard from someone on Gumtree. So I had to go run and do that. I've only just gotten back from that now because had to pick up the keyboard and then like take it to the partner's house. And it's like just after 7 o'clock at night now, so I really need to eat, and I don't want to be eating too late. So I've actually got the dinner on, having some like grilled kippers with sweet potato, making some caramelized onion, some carrots. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Maybe a little bit of like vinaigrette dressing on. But yeah, I don't want to be eating too late, so I'm just gonna stay in and get this food finished first. So I don't know if I'm going to be getting jogging at all later, unless, you know, it's quite a bit later on and I can maybe do about half an hour. I am going to do the steps at the very least, and if I don't get out jogging, I'm going to jump on the exercise bike for maybe about an hour. So we'll see, but I'll keep you appraised. In terms of food, though, I've been doing a lot better today, so it's a good thing. And this fish meal I'm making now will be the last thing anyway. Let's get on with cooking. Alright, so I give you permission to yell and throw things at me, because apart from 20,000, just over 20,000 steps, I've done nothing else today. Time just kind of got away from me, to be honest. Once I got the cooking done, had a couple of other chores to do, and kind of just wanted to rest a little bit, and I'm in the process of planning a trip, so I've been making some travel arrangements and trying to work on the itinerary, so I'm actually going to be going away in a couple of days, but we'll see more about that nearer the time. I'll quickly go over food while there's still power. So oats 250, some chocolate 122, had a burger which was 400, milk 10, another chocolate 122, soup for 210. I had like a custard tart thing which was 240, and I had my main dinner which was 440, and I've had a hot chocolate which was about 105, so about 1899 calories. So I'm within target. I've done 20,000 steps. I just haven't done anything else. But my chest feels absolutely fine right now, and tomorrow is the start of a new week, so yeah, I'm not going to be ending it today after all, so I'm gonna keep going for a little while longer, maybe another month, and tomorrow's weights day, brand new day, so I'll get started then. Time to play catch-up and time to do better.